So, what's up, girl? I don't know. This is something I just decided to do because I felt like I'm in the hospital way more than I'm home or anywhere else. Basically, I want to just jump on the subject as far as my health condition. I have something considered as CHF, which means congestive heart failure, where you need a heart transplant. But before I get into that route, uh, today is January 8th, 2021. Thank God a lot of us made it, myself especially, through God's will, because a lot of people ain't make it right before the new year. But I would say this goes back to probably 2012, where I was basically trying to have everything on the road in order by the time I turned 30. I say around that time I was about 25. I was trying to work out and put myself on a diet and go to school for this and train to probably do corrections and be a mom at the same time. At one point, I thought I was going to also be somebody's wife. For some reason, every time I think about it, it just makes me emotional to know that as a human being, you can go through all that and still be standing. Um, Dealing with my situation has taught me a lot as far as who's really there for me, who's not, and it just people, places, and things. Um, when I was first diagnosed, I was confused because I was like, what had I done so bad in my life till I was at the point of almost losing my life? When in reality, I was fighting for my life to be a certain way. I wanted my children to live a certain lifestyle. I wanted them to have skyline views and just see things from a different perspective. However, it's gradually how things change. Just like that, I couldn't do nothing really on my own no more. I would fall asleep everywhere, taking all this medication. My heart had became enlarged, and the doctors told me that at one point they felt like it was nothing they could do for me. And as a parent, a daughter, a sister, a friend, how do you explain it to your loved ones that you might have this chance of not making it? So, it came with a lot. And out of the hospital consistently. I mean, whew, consistently. It was crazy. It had placed a void inside of me that I'm still trying to close. Cause I've endured so much pain, agony, hurt, depression along the way. Um, I've had things said to me as far as people be like, they certain person say they didn't sign up for this, and it was like, well, I didn't sign up for it either. Who puts their name on a list of being in this position to where they felt like, oh, you're a burden, just do the world a favor and die? And I never would imagine somebody saying that to me or let on to anybody, but someone that say they love you. Anyway, it was like an up and down thing. I was home, then I'll come back to the hospital. I was more in the hospital than at home. And it was like everybody else was seeing the point of view of their own, but no one was seeing my point of view. Because I had fought other obstacles along the way, and then right there I had this Goliath in front of me. And it was like, if I could slay this Goliath, maybe there could be something else on the other side. Not gonna lie, at one point I wanted to give up because it was like the more I tried, the worse things got. So, just forgive me if I cry a little. I think the purpose of me doing this is to show people that regardless of what you're going through and how you're going through it, like, be you. Regardless of if you pretty as fuck, if you this way or that way, regardless, it's gonna always be some type of judgeness along the way. And I had to withdraw myself from crowds and distance myself because I was losing myself along the way. I collected more negativity along the way than positivity. I've collected pain, hurt, emptiness, loneliness, more tears, cold nights, fears, just waking up making sure, okay, like, am I going to be here tomorrow? And I know at some point it was starting to rub off on my children because I couldn't be a part of how I wanted to be. I know it might sound crazy, but my body was just so tired and in and out of the hospital, taking all these medications and just out of season, unfocused. And it was like I was crying out, but nobody could hear it or see it. It was like once you hide pain real well, it blends in. It starts to camouflage. And you can only hide it for so long because once you let it start, hitting the surface, then it eventually will show. But the mouth can't say your skin texture, your eyes explain for you. You then become a victim of your own sorrow. And I started falling weak to my own pain because it kept all I could go back to why me? Why me? Why me? Why me? No one's perfect, but I just wanted to know why me. At that time I was 25. I had my children who I felt like needed me, when in reality I needed them way more. They gave me strength to, carry on. And I wanted them to realize that, listen, I got you, regardless of how it's going or where it's going, I got you. So to get to a point in your life where you felt like everything was fine and then in the blink of an eye it's all gone, your health going wrong, your money short, people that you thought would be there aren't there, apartment crazy, children spiraling out of control. And the only person that can be blamed is you. The only person that getting the pink finger pointed at is you. And I would be like, how do? And it then took me to realize that stress, loving the wrong people too long can cause a lot of problems. Because what people don't understand is love is an addiction. And if you try to help somebody find themselves, you might just lose yourself along the way. And it's a long way back to find yourself. That's something you don't want to do. It turned me to the point of I only got me to count on. Because the people that you thought would be there, they not. Hell, pain even made vultures cry. So I was turning into something that I never was. It was a roller coaster ride for me. It still is, but I had to accept the fact that, okay, this is what I'm dealing with. This is at hand. I just continue to pray that I can get better. I wanted my train of thought to change a lot. Like, please, God, help me turn my negativity thoughts into something positive. I'll exchange it. Even me. And it send you into a state of depression to where you get entertaining stupidity or relationships, friends that was never no good, just doing things that's not for you. Because you empty. You have lack of confidence, and the features that I adored about myself were starting to disappear. To me, I was perfect. At one moment I'm too small, or at one point I'm too big, and it was just like an up and down thing. And I had learned that if I don't love me, who gonna love me? Giving people so many chances that they just figure skate on it because they feel like you need them. So